possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Castle, John Collins out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Irving for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Here's Castle. To the paint. Here's Collins. The Mavericks pull it in.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Up top, Durant. Thompson scanning the floor. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to drop.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Collins with it. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Thompson outside. Pass to Lively from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bryant's got 5.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Outside Irving. Five to shoot. Davis a screen. Offensive rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Inside. Here's Collins. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, guys, when he's at his best, John Collins can be an impact player at both ends of the floor. There's a lot of things this young guy does well.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
And the more Davis has added muscle during his career, it really has helped him on the offensive end. It forces defenses to foul him.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Davis. Back to Durant. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Bryant outside. Pass to Wembanyama. With the floater. And it's good. 2 points.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
The Mavericks trailing. Now here's Durant. Lively with a screen on Smith. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Collins, no good. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Davis, the pass to Durant. Now here's Irving. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
The first free throw is good. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Exum's checked in for Thompson.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 5. Smith outside. Shot clock at 5. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Looking at last year, here were the players that led the way in terms of overall scoring. 5th is Kevin Durant.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Bryant to win the run, and then Bryant with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Now here's Davis. Lively shot is off. Bryant, the pass to Isaac. Wembanyama down low. Durant's there. Back to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Bryant. Off target from outside.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Pass to Irving. On the wing, Davis. Good on the shot.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now Wembanyama. Bryant outside. Let's go with a 3. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Thibault, he's checked in for San Antonio. Allen comes in for Bryant. And finished off by Davis.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Isaac with a screen on Irving. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Left side Irving. Exum outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. No good there. Nice D from Allen. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Trailing by 5. And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Thanks, BA. Right now, the story is with Sacramento as the Kings front office is executing early season deals. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Now here's Ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Davis from long range. It's hauled in by Isaac. Spurs trail by 3. Stolen by Davis. It's stolen by Isaac. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Ball no good. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. 16 feet out. Exum shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Ball. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. The Mavericks on top, leading by 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Anthony Davis is out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Here's Bona. Exum with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Smith against Dinwiddie. On the wing, Davis. Down low. Here's Marshall. San Antonio with a rebound. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Well, the awareness of John Collins to understand my teammate's open, let me find him.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Davis. Launches a 3. AD stretching the floor.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 4. Dinwiddie outside. Three-pointer, no good. Smith left side. Misses the layup. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's the teardrop, and it's laid in by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Spurs trail by 6. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Bryant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bryant's got 14 points for the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Bona with a rebound. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
And it's Irving missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Castle, defended by Thompson. Inside. And Irving comes to help. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Spurs, second.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
The Mavericks lead by 3. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Allen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. And he's going for the oop. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's a scoring, right there it's just passing.
Collins with it. Bryant outside. Allen finds Bryant. 4 on the clock. Count it. Good. Bryant's got 16 points.
Boy, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
Exum outside. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Marshall with the bucket.
Well, this is the ethos that Klay Thompson plays with. He is a great scorer, but he's willing to give it up.
Here's Bryant. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. 3-point lead. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Castle. Pass to Allen. Collins outside. And here's Bryant outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Exum passes to Davis. Here's Marshall. Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Oh, they pick off the pass. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Exum passes to Thompson. Back to Exum. And here's Davis. And it's Bona with a rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Bryant left side. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And Dallas making a change here. Durant's checked in. San Antonio on D. 4-point game. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Bryant. Give him 20. Pass to Wembanyama. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Martin, he's checked in for Dallas. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Shoots from 12. Durant's shot is off.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
They now take the lead. Bryant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Back to Durant. To the inside. Iguodala. And he parries his first look.
Well, this is about unselfishness. Kevin Durant is a great scorer, but right now he's getting his teammates cooking.
Bryant outside. Here he goes. Whoa! And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Now here's Thibault. No points yet. Smith outside. Thibault on the wing, defended by Thompson. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Right wing. Here's Wembanyama, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Now here's Bryant. 24 points for him. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Bryant. 1:11 left to play in the half. Outside Davis. Irving against Bryant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Allen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ball comes in for Bryant. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. It's stolen by Lively. Durant with it. Thibault picks him up. Here's Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Ball finds Wembanyama. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Irving. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Lively. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top, up by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Everyone's jacked up to see Chris Paul join the organization. The leadership and the wisdom he brings to a team is truly invaluable. He's like having a star player and a star coach on the floor at the same time.
And guys, we saw an incredible performance from Anthony Davis in that first half, doing what he does best.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope. Yep. They keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 3. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. They've got Kobe Bryant. Victor Wembanyama is out there with John Collins. Then it's Jabari Smith, and it's Castle in at the 1. He gets it in there.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Dallas is shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Thompson outside. Davis, the pass to Durant. Left side Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lively inside, covered by Wembanyama. Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now. Collins with a screen on Irving. Here's Castle for the lead, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, you could see John Collins forcing the level of contact that he wanted. Just gets an opportunity to go to the free throw line.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. No good on that one. He hits the 2nd from the line.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Outside Davis. Smith against Thompson. Durant for 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Bryant. Wembanyama screen. A nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 28.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
On the wing, Irving. Lively with it. From the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. That one misses.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
You can't let Davis get established positioning inside. If he does, you have to foul him.
And San Antonio making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Bryant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bryant's got 31.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Thompson outside. Here's Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Thibault, he's checked in for San Antonio. Allen comes in for Bryant. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. And you look at Thibault, a constant threat, third overall in steals.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And he's good on the second.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Fader on the way. Wembanyama, no good. Dallas is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Irving. Back to Thompson. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition, here they come. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
And so Durant will bring it up for Dallas. 2-point game. A strong finish from KD inside.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. Good. Wembanyama's got 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. From 12 feet. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
For Dallas, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Thompson's shot is off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Castle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Durant, pass to Lively. lobs it up to the rim.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Wembanyama, screen on Irving, into the lane. Castle, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Exum's checked in for Klay Thompson. Davis finds Irving. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving with a 9-footer. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Now here's Irving. He has 7. Down low. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Here's Castle. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Irving. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Lonzo Ball's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Here's Ball. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And he's all alone for the lead. Outside for Irving. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Ball. Goes back up. Outside Thibault. Allen on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Thibault. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Durant against Thibault. High post Davis. He's got 15. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall comes in for Lively. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Dallas making a change here. Christie's checked in. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
San Antonio leading. We've got 1:13 left in the 3rd. Wembanyama, screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Ball to the paint. The big man, Wemby for 2.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Isaac. Dinwiddie against Ball. Got a piece of it. Up top, Davis. The shot misses. Good D by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio also making a switch. Smith, he's checked in for Thibault. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Ball against Dinwiddie. Wembanyama, screen on Dinwiddie. Down low. Wembanyama down low. Misses the baby hook. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Kyrie Irving out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Iguodaro in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Ball will bring it up here for San Antonio. They lead by 1. Wembanyama, screen on Irving. Ball passes to Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. For San Antonio, John Collins checked in for Isaac. Bryant comes in for Allen. And Castle subbed in for Ball. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Outside Irving. Thompson outside. Fires for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. It's stolen by Irving. Takes a 3. And there's Thompson on the assist from Irving. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of 3s each half, making a significant impact.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Castle, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kyrie Irving. The first one falls. The Mavericks making a switch here. Martin's checked in, and the Spurs making a change here. So he gets them both. So it's the Mavericks now. Now here's Exum. Outside Irving. And he's going for the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Castle. Pass to Bryant. And Exum comes to help. Here's Bono. This one for 3. San Antonio again can't hit. Exum with it. He's against Bryant. Irving looking around. Thompson with it. Picked up by Collins. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Castle. Bryant outside. From behind the arc. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Now Irving. Marshall inside. He's against Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Irving. Bryant outside. Clock at 6.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Free throw good. Bryant. Lively. He's checked in for Martin. He's perfect from the line this time. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So for Dallas, Davis, he's checked in for Marshall. Kevin Durant comes in for Exum. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Castle. And here's Bryant outside. Drills it from deep. Bryant's got 36 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Davis. And that time also a missed shot.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Collins a screen. Inside. Here's Smith. Bryant outside. The three is up. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Back to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got 6 rebounds in the game. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Durant against Smith. Durant, the pass to Thompson. Offline with a three.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Lively. Now here's Davis. Thompson passes to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Durant with a screen on Smith. For 3, Dinwiddie knocks down the long J.
Spencer Dinwiddie showing off a little range.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. The Spurs making a switch here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Bryant. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, take advantage of your strengths. As a roller, Jonathan Isaac has incredible length to finish. That is a pretty play.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Thompson with it. Stolen by Bryant. And they're pushing it up. Here's Castle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Durant. The Spurs making their last shot. 6 to shoot. Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-7 run. Bryant uncovered. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Lively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Now here's Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wembanyama. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over Isaac. Durant, pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Spurs lead by 8. 1:51 left in the final quarter. Thibault finds Isaac. And here's Bryant. And he gets the bucket. Bryant's got 43 points.
Well, Jonathan Isaac coming such a long way in terms of his awareness and vision. Nice setup.
Here's Durant. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Thibault passes to Bryant. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Thibault. Thompson passes to Irving. Oh, and Bryant with a block. 58 seconds left in the final quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Free throw good. Bryant. Here's Durant. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Left side, Wembanyama. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Lively.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Bryant with it. Right side, Wembanyama. Over Irving. Again, the miss by the Spurs. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kobe Bryant.